What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So, if you guys have not seen Richardson Hitchins versus Kambosos Jr., you guys missed out. That fight was amazing. I love that fight. I loved watching it. No Tom and Jerry type fights, none of that. Both fighters fought in the center of the ring. Both fighters wanted to fight, and there was no running, no moving. It was just straight up, I'm taking it to you. And that literally was the whole night um, of the fight. Now, Hitchinson, his performance honestly displayed the true science of boxing, which is hit and not get hit. I mean, he was hitting Kambosos with the jab the entire night. I mean, Kambosos' head was just constantly going back, like getting snapped back, man. Kambosos was getting hit with that jab so much, he was begging for the right hand, to which Hitchins was. He was throwing that jab, doubling it up, and he beat him with basic punches all night. Now, granted, Hitchins did come in with a height advantage and a reach advantage, which Kambosos Jr. already knew this. But when I say he beat him with just basic punches, I'm like, honestly, he just beat him with basic punches. Yes, he threw a few hooks in there, but it was mostly the jab that got everything done. You know, the jab is the most important punch in the sport of boxing you'll ever learn. However, it's also the most underrated. At least that's what I think. A good example of this is Andre Ward versus Kovalev, their first fight. Andre Ward beat Kovalev with a jab, and he was hitting him with different variations of the jab. Up jab, going upstairs and downstairs with just the jab. Kovalev didn't know what to do, and neither did Kambosos. Kambosos he tried his best. He came to fight. He didn't quit. You know, he was able to close the void a little bit, but Hitchins, honestly, he kept the distance with the jab. He closed the distance with the jab. He kept Kambosos at the end of the jab. I mean, the jab honestly was, you know, the key victory of this fight. And you know, when I think about Kambosos, you know, again, he should hold his head up high. He did a good job. Obviously, the fight ended up getting stopped by the ref. I want to say in the 8th round. Kambosos got hit with a body shot that pretty much ended it. And I want to say also he got hit with a right hand going down. So the body shot folded him, and then as he was going down, he got hit with a right hand on top of the head, which didn't help. I think Kambosos is done. I don't think he's going to continue after this. But again, he should hold his head up high. He definitely displayed heart of a true champion. He really did. He did a good job. I just think that at this point going forward, he just needs to go ahead and hang him up. You know, he had a great career. Pretty sure he's made a lot of money, ton of investments. I don't want to see him being used as a stepping stone fighter, where up and coming fighters are just, you know, fighting him because of his name. You know, on the flip side, Hitchins did call out Devin Haney. I personally don't want to see that fight. I'm not really interested in that fight. I know a lot of fans are. I still think Devin Haney just needs to get at least one more tune-up fight just to prove to the fans and to himself that he still want to be at this level. He still wants to be involved in big fights. But his last performance really put a bad taste in people's mouth. But again, he also called out Teofimo Lopez. That fight I'm interested in. Now that fight is going to be amazing. That's going to be, honestly, that's going to be a toss-up, because when you think about how great Tio is, and then when you think about how great Hitchins is becoming, you know, it's almost like a tit for tat type kind of fight. So let me know what you guys think. Again, no Tom and Jerry fight. This was an amazing fight. Both of them went at each other. Great fight. What do you guys think? Let me know.